And welcome to Behind the Curtain with the presenter, me, B-Ray. We're going to be talking about the Royal Rumble 2017 and let's get into it. We've got the pre-show, there's 3 cards on the pre-show. We've got Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. Sasha with the injured leg. We've got Nia Jax, who's always been going for the leg, he seems to be going for a more cowardly heel, going for the injured player as the monster heel. I could see Nia pretty much working the leg, Sasha on a bit of a comeback and then not quite making it and Nia getting the win. For the fact that Sasha has been in the main event for quite a while and not done much now on the pre-show card match. Nia's for the win, not really too fussed. Then we've got the Raw Tag Team title match. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Gallows and Anderson. With Cesaro and Sheamus in the Rumble, maybe they're going to do a bit of a friction thing and Gallows and Anderson are going to win the titles. They need to do something on Raw for the titles, the tag team title. It's a lacking division on Raw. They've not got much depth, and the tag teams they have got, they've got in silly storylines with other people. Enzo and Kaz with Rusev, New Day with Titus O'Neil. I don't know what they're doing. It just seems they're not on Raw. They're not interested in the tag team division. So hopefully get better soon. Maybe the revival from NXT can go in and sort them all out. You never know. Third match on the pre-show, we've got Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella and Naomi versus Alexa Bliss, the returning Mickie James, and Natalya. Each one's got beef with one another. Naomi's just come back. I can see the heels going over. Alexa Bliss, she's the champ. Mickie James's pay-per-view day return. I'll go with the heels on that one. So, which will take us from the pre-show into the main show, which it looks quite good to be fair. We've got down first one, Rich Swann versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. I can't see Rich Swann holding the title. Neville's going to win it. The work he's been doing as a heel, amazing. I can't knock his promos. It doesn't feel like the crowd's getting behind Rich Swann as much as they want. I think it's a known fact that faces don't particularly keep the titles that long because you want them to be going after something once they've got the championship or they've got that thing that they're after. It doesn't feel like they do much with them after that unless you're John Cena or Roman Reigns getting shoved down our throats. Neville for the win. I'm hoping they can with him being the champion, give it a new spark, revitalise it. Have heard rumours of a possible Kota Ibushi coming back for WrestleMania to go up against Neville. 1 match deal. I'd like to see Kota there full time. I think he'd do wonders for the division, especially on 205 Live. They don't get enough time on Raw. Cruiserweights. 205, if you like the guys, you need to be watching 205. It's just a shame it's done after SmackDown. Hopefully, they may get a day on their own. Put them on a Thursday at Full Sail. You can record it at the same time as NXT, or rumours of NXT going live on Wednesdays, and you can just do the records after that for 205 and put it on a Thursday. Give us something each day. Friday, UK show, broadcast from here in the UK. Put that on a Friday and you've got full days of TV each day of wrestling. Some people would say it's too much content, some people wouldn't. To me, it just gives you the option of watching what you like and not having to watch the others. It always gives you options to watch stuff. But going back to what I was saying, Neville for the win, he should have the title and keep it going. Goes into the Women's Raw Championship. Charlotte versus Bayley. Charlotte for the win. She's on a pay-per-view roll, not lost in, I can't remember how long now. I think, 13, 14 straight pay-per-view victories. If she's gonna lose it, it's gonna be WrestleMania. There has been talk of Charlotte versus Bayley versus Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax at WrestleMania. To be fair, I think they missed it last year when they had Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Charlotte. They should have thrown Bayley in there then and for that title, which would have been amazing. But Charlotte for the win. Bayley's not quite there getting over with the WWE Universe. Hopefully, she'll get there soon. I think she's got the character, she's got the build, the kids love her. She's pretty much the John Cena of the women's division. She could be that big. Just give her time. Takes us into the Universal title match with Chris Jericho in a shark cage, suspended above the ring. And it's Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. Unfortunately, the way it's looking, it's going to be Reigns. A lot of the rumours are pointing to Reigns versus Taker at Mania. I hope not. I'm hoping for something a bit different. I don't particularly... If they do Reigns versus Taker at Mania, they're going to have to turn Reigns heel. They have to. Because they're going to boo him anyway. Are you really going to put Roman Reigns versus Taker and expect people to be cheering for Roman Reigns? Don't be stupid. As Jericho would say, you're a stupid idiot, Kevin Dunn. Not going to happen. Don't do it. It's wrong. Still, Reigns is going to win, I think. Jericho's going to end up throwing a weapon down, meant for Kevin Owens. Reigns is going to use it and get the win on Kevin Owens, which then leads to the rivalry between Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho into WrestleMania for the United States Championship. It's the logical thing to do. It's the WWE thing to do. The fact that it's a no DQ match and they've still got Jericho in a shark cage, it's basically to sell toys. That's what it's for. They did it at NXT Toronto when Authors of Pain and TM61 used the shark cage, and they just released the shark cage toy on that day. So they're doing this because the sales probably haven't been doing that well, and they're doing it to boost the sales. That's it. Right, we'll go for the WWE Championship. AJ Styles versus John Cena in a straight up one-on-one singles match. Potential for a 5-star match here. It's AJ Styles versus Cena 4. I can't knock any of the work the two put on together. AJ really does bring it out in Cena. Cena seems to hit that Super Saiyan level with him. Super Cena hits again. Although I've got a feeling AJ is going to win this one because I've got Reigns for winning the Universal. I don't think they're going to do two of the top title changes in one night. I think they'll keep the title on AJ till Elimination Chamber. He'll drop the title then and get into a card with Shane O'Mac at WrestleMania. That's what they've been talking about, AJ versus Shane. He'll be good. I think with Cena and Taker being scrapped at Mania, I think that's why AJ is going to keep the title and then lose at Elimination Chamber depending on who wins the Rumble or what direction they want to go, and it gives them another month to finalise plans for WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. It could go 4 or 5 different ways on how it's going to end. Dirty play from AJ, an interruption from Samoa Joe, possibly leading to Samoa Joe versus Cena at WrestleMania. It depends how they want to do it. Like I said, just like the Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns match, the AJ Cena match could very well cause the potential victor for the Royal Rumble. And with that, we'll go into the Rumble itself. So unpredictable this year, so many different options, so many different paths they could take, what we want them to take, what they want to take, and whether at the end of the day, Vince is going to do what Vince wants to do. Doesn't matter how much we bitch and moan, he's the boss, he's the guy, it's his decision. Of course, he's got bloody Kevin Dunn whispering in his ear, but neither that. I feel Ty Dillinger will make his debut, coming in at number 10. If he doesn't, then they've missed on something amazing. That pop will be phenomenal. Ty Dillinger is massively over. Doesn't matter what show they're doing it. They're doing it in the indies over here with 10 counts for everything. 10. He's so over. It's becoming as big as the Austin's Watch chant, but Ty Dillinger is no Austin. So we'll have to see how that goes. But the chant itself, it's getting as big as Daniel Bryan's Yes chant, Ric Flair's Woo chant. We're just going to have to see how that goes. Goldberg and Lesnar, I think we know they're heading into a match between each other. Mania. There's talk of Goldberg Reigns at Fastlane. I'm not too sure. Battle of the Spears. It's very WWE. I think they're going to cancel each other out. One's going to throw the other out, and then somebody's going to throw them out. I can't see it going any other way. Are you really going to have either of them win the Rumble? And then it's going to Goldberg Lesnar at Mania. It doesn't need a title. It is what it is. You just put them, and hopefully, I hope both guys are in agreement that it'll be a better showing than WrestleMania 20, where it was awful, and it was only saved by Austin stunning the pair of them. That's the only way that match was saved, was Austin stunning the pair of them. That was it. They both had enough, they were going, they didn't care. Hopefully this time they put some effort in and they'll actually do it, and they'll pull off the Goldberg Lesnar match that we all want, because that 1 minute 26 was not what we wanted. So maybe this time they get it right. Taker winning the match. If they want Taker versus Reigns, he will. Otherwise, it's going to be whoever eliminates Taker will go into a program with Taker at Mania. Possibly a Finn Balor. I can't really see anybody. Maybe Braun Strowman, but then do you have Braun Strowman winning the Rumble, or do you have Braun Strowman Taker at Mania? I don't know. There's quite, just like the Rumble itself, there's too many options. There's talk of UK talent possibly coming into the Rumble. Like I said in my previous video, I don't think it's worth doing it unless it's an introduction to the bigger crowd, to them to maybe watch NXT. I have heard Wolfgang Tyler Bate did a dark match, or possibly one that will be recorded for next week's NXT show. So we don't know with that. We're just going to have to see how it plays out, what the WWE plans, Triple H, William Regal, what the plans are set in motion are. My big one, my number one pick, is a debuting Samoa Joe. I want Samoa Joe to win the Rumble. There's talk of him having a massive big push when he comes in. Possibly, I've heard Taker, but I think Taker would be better going up against a Finn Balor, or if Kevin Dunn and Vince want what they want and have Roman Reigns versus Taker. But then that's Taker winning the title, which takes away from my guy Joe. Although I suppose it might not, could be Joe and Taker, the last two guys, and Taker throws Joe out. Joe thinks he's the one who deserves the title shot at WrestleMania for the SmackDown, for the WWE title. Have AJ drop the title to Cena at Elimination Chamber and have Joe versus Cena. Or there has been talk of Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt, either one of them winning the Rumble, and then either the one who doesn't, be it getting this wrong, Randy Orton or Bray Wyatt, have them win the Elimination Chamber and then have them move on to WrestleMania. don't think it needs the title. The story doesn't seem big enough. I think Randy Orton doesn't need to have the title for Bray Wyatt to get over. Bray Wyatt, I'm hoping for a better 2017. Character development seems to be building. Maybe he's going to lose the Wyatt family completely, and Luke Harper's going to go off on his own, and Bray's going to go on a big singles run. He did try turning him face before he got injured last year, I think it was. I don't know. Just going to see how it goes. I'm going to call it for today. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. If you like what you see, please tell a friend. If you don't, please let me know. I see what I can improve on. Any questions, please comment in the bottom. I'll answer them in the video. And this has been B-Ray, and this is Behind the Curtain.